Welcome to the St. Louis Cardinals franchise, everybody, where we finally have won a playoff series and now are matched up with the Los Angeles Dodgers with a spot in the World Series on the line. Texas and Minnesota will battle in the ALCS, but we are finally playing for a chance at the pennant. Here are the Los Angeles Dodgers, still led by Shohei Ohtani and Mookie Betts. There's been a decent bit of change on this team. Some new faces like Brendan Rodgers, Jordan Westburg, Rowdy Tellez. We're going to see some excellent pitching. Shohei Ohtani in Game 1, Yoshinobu Yamamoto in Game 2, and there's Bobby Miller and Tyler Glasnow. Let's get the NLCS underway. Best of 7 NLCS Game 1. Shohei Ohtani and Dylan Cease go head-to-head in Dodger Stadium. Ohtani a 2.45 ERA in the postseason, so he had one start and it went very well. That comes after pitching 200 innings in the regular season, seeing his ERA go up a bit this year, but he's still an excellent pitcher, and the ERA going up as much as it did is kind of surprising. Walks went down, home runs went down, and the whip is barely up. Yet his ERA is over a full point higher this season. ERA is a tough stat. But Shohei Ohtani will be a great test for us in Game 1 as we get underway. Geraldo Perdomo will lead us off. It's lined to right center, and straight away, extra bases for Perdomo. He will hit the brakes at second with a leadoff double. Just a fastball right down the middle, nothing too difficult about that. And now Nolan Gorman lifted a couple home runs in the NLDS series to get us here. Gorman facing a 2-2 count, and I just hesitated for some reason on that pitch. Kind of fooled me a bit. It is strike 3, bringing up Marsh. Ground ball, it's through. Perdomo had to freeze on it. He will make it to third. And now we just need the batting champ to get our first run on the board. A 2-1 count. Did not get the call. It's 3-1. Marsh goes. It's away. And the bases are now loaded up for Daryl Moreno. Moreno had some great moments in the NLDS, some big homers. Ohtani now 2-0, early trouble for LA. Hammered, foul just early. And this one is sent out to deep left center. It's not going to have home run distance. Perdomo tagging from third. And he's in there. 1-0 St. Louis. Brendan Donovan hitting under 100 in the postseason, so he's certainly due for a couple hits. On the ground and right at second base. Good pitch to hit, but it's the end of the inning. We get one off Shohei. And here is the ace, Dylan Cease. 5 very good innings in the beginning of the NLDS. He has not pitched since. And now facing Jordan Westburg.
Ball, that's outside.
Starting off 2-0. And now 3-0. Got a strike to get back in the at-bats. And Westburg waves at a slider. 3-2. Got him on the changeup, strike 3. On the ground, Perdomo backhands and makes a perfect throw. And here is Shohei Ohtani. And LA is here despite him hitting 111 in the postseason. Pass Cease. Perdomo is there. Fading away. Makes the throw. Here's a guy who's been very quiet in the postseason. Luis Robert Jr. Hitting under 200, no homers and no RBIs. That's going to have to change here soon. That's a drive belted to deep center field. It's got a shot. And it's gone! Luis Robert, welcome to the postseason. His biggest hit is a homer off of Ohtani, making this a 2-0 Cardinal lead. Ohtani's given us a lot of good pitches to swing at already. Might not have his best stuff in this game. Ohtani trying to wrap this inning up. It's a 3-2 count on Perdomo. And the slurve is in there. Ohtani gets 2 strikeouts, but gives up a homer in the second. All right, maybe this is why they're in the NLCS. Mookie Betts is hitting .462. Perdomo, high hop, recovers. Great play. Yeah, great call, ump. Would you rather an umpire call too many strikes balls or too many balls strikes? Oh my, that is a strike at the knees. And the knuckle curve is on point. Called strike 3 on Will Smith. Gorman grounded hard to first base, and Ohtani covers. Oh, that was a big miss for Marsh. A tad late. Got him. High heat at 99. Full count to William Contreras. A slurve from Ohtani ends the inning. I want there to be a fast pace to these episodes as we have multiple games in them. I've wanted to tighten things up and make the videos a bit more action-packed, but of course slow things down when there's a critical spot in the game or some key at-bats. But typically in the third inning, there aren't any key at-bats unless someone gets base runners. So let me know if you like the quicker pace to some of these games that we've been having, as Marsh will camp under a lazy fly ball from Varsho. Cease is falling behind Andy Pages, and that is taken outside, a walk. Rowdy Tellez hitting 143, and Varsho has second. Hesitated throwing it to second base, otherwise we probably had him. And now 3-1 to Rowdy. Strike 2. And got him! Over the top of the changeup. What a pitch. Here is Jordan Westburg. 2-2. Grounded right at Brendan Donovan. Dodgers leave a runner in scoring position. That slurve is tough to hit. Nice quick pick at third base. They'll get Marino. Line drive, and Donovan is aboard. Base hit. Ohtani leaning pretty heavily on that slurve, and he's kept it hittable. He's throwing it in the zone. Just off the plate to Lars Nootbaar. So Ohtani's at 60 pitches. His energy is well under half now. He's probably good for 80 to 90. But already getting that count up here in the fourth. That's a bit out in front. Oh my, opposite field, Luis Robert, foul. The reaction told you everything there. 5.3 feet away. On a cutter, he has barely even thrown that pitch. Got him, 97. Strike 3. Second at bat for Shohei Ohtani, bottom 4. Got away with 1 for strike 2. 20 balls, 31 strikes for Cease. And his 1-2 is in the air, right center. And Nootbaar is under it for the catch. Pitching to Mookie Betts with 2 gone. 3-2. And it's low on that circle change. So 2 walks now for Dylan Cease. And a drive to right over Nootbaar's head, and it's off the wall. Hustling to third is Betts, waved home, Wins throw, got him in time. Excellent relay, and the Cardinals defense has saved a run. They sent him on the Dodgers' first hit of the game. Perdomo, that's in the air. Right center and hit well. Tracked down deep into the gap. Oh, you can't throw it any better. And Perdomo has seen a lot of plays his way, and he's made all of them. Oh, the curveball again to start him with the strike. Not using the fastball as much, especially early in counts, because that circle change is so good, and he hasn't had the fastball confidence. Like, I don't think Cease has necessarily been at his best in either of his postseason starts, and still, this is how he's pitched. 1-2, lucky to keep the at-bat alive. Having trouble putting away Varsho, though. This is one of the longer at-bats to this point. 71st pitch is strike 3. Ooh, that's one of his best fastballs of the game. High in the zone. Just off the inside corner. Past Marino and win. Through the tightest of windows there. Gotta be aware they could look to steal. They don't on the first pitch. Thought I could catch him there with an 0-2 count. Inside out, in comes Marsh. And Cease has gone 5 scoreless again. That's a base hit for William Contreras. Ohtani pitching into the 6th inning, but both teams have bullpen action at the moment. I would call this an off day by Ohtani standards, just because there's been so many hittable pitches, but his stuff is so good. He still has 7 strikeouts, and he's only given up 2 runs, and there is a double play of Marino. Dylan Cease has thrown 80. He has some energy left still. I think I'd like 2 more at-bats if I could. We'll see. He couldn't finish at-bats very easily in the 5th inning. A lot of fouls, not as many swings and misses. So I know we're close to the end of his outing. Right center. Nootbaar back. Easy. A high strike at 96 on Brendan Rodgers. We need one more good pitch. Got it. Daryl Marino will get the out. And we're going to make a change against Shohei Ohtani. He's certainly due for a hit, and I don't want to make it easier on him, letting him face a guy almost 90 pitches into his night. Great stuff again from Dylan Cease, who's gone 10 2/3 in the postseason, completely unscathed. And we're going to bring in JoJo Romero primarily for this at-bat against Ohtani. That's a sinker in there. I didn't even want that in the zone for reference, but that's going to be to right center, sending Nootbaar back to make the catch. Both teams are now into their bullpens. Ohtani out of the game. Gabe Spire is in. The first batter he's facing is Brendan Donovan, left on left. We take that. Okay, 97 up and in. Always tough to get to that one. So Roberts hit the ball well tonight. A home run, a near home run. Now he gets to face a left-handed pitcher, where he hasn't regressed like he has against righties. Right field, little bit late. And Gabe Spire gives the Dodgers a 1-2-3 seventh. Romero's one of our best relievers. We're going to leave him in a bit longer. He got Ohtani. And now a long run, and it's going to fall in. Betts trying to get the extra base, and that's as fast as we could try to make that play. Robert too slow. Turns into a double. Thought we had a quick pop-out on one pitch. Very different outcome. James Outman. I wish that he would have had a little more urgency there. Like, he just played that super casually. That's hard hit to the right side. Got the out. And we're going to try our best here to keep the run from scoring. But if Will Smith is patient, I'm going to have to give him some strikes. What a pitch. That gets strike two. Checked his swing. 3-2. Swung on and missed. Two gone. But now falling behind Dalton Varsho. Gets a fastball. Fouls it off. 3-2. And I want to see him chase this. Didn't have to chase. Win on the grass. Makes the play. Again, Mookie Betts does not score. And they put in a lefty right as I wanted to put in Kyle Schwarber. We're going to let Wynn stay in the game. He's been excellent defensively. On the ground. On top of the fastball. And retired. That is past third base, and Perdomo's going to have a hit, his second. And here is Nolan Gorman, 0 for 3, a very quiet night. And it's off the glove, scrambling, out at second. I would have never attempted to get that out. Heads up play. Usually if you don't play that cleanly, you've just got to go to first base. But that is well done. They get the lead runner. So with Gorman and nobody else in front of him, we're going to put in Victor Scott. And if we need to, with the DH option, we can always pinch hit Schwarber should he have another at-bat and still have some power there. But we're going to certainly look to take off here with Victor Scott. Don't think we need the extra lead. Right center field. That's a run. It paid off right there. Brandon Marsh to second base as Victor Scott scores. And that's why he's on our bench. So valuable there. They intentionally walk Contreras to get to Marino instead. Oh, you're so lucky. Oh, that should have been strike three. Great pitch. On the ground. At third, the play is made. St. Louis adds one. It's 3-0 in game one. Romero, 18 pitches in. I think that's going to be where we end his day. He can certainly go more, but I don't think this is the spot. And he should be available now for game two as we put in Ryan Helsley. 8th inning setup role. Marino playing great first base defense. He has that silver badge and it shows. And the patience of Rowdy Tellez works out a 1-out walk with the fastball a little erratic from Helsley. Missed the spot, but ended up in a pretty good place against Westburg. Oh, a wild swing to fall behind. Right center, Nootbaar can't catch it. And it is 2 on, 1 gone for Los Angeles. Ohtani on deck. You'd like to get at least one of the outs right here, if not both. I don't think Helsley has his best stuff. Maybe he does. Oh, come on. The strike zone's been pretty good in this game, but what a time to blow a call. Out in front. This is how I like to challenge guys with Ryan Helsley. Got him! 103. And now Ohtani. Of course, we're going to be careful. Ohtani's hitless on the day. Thank you. We're even. Ground ball. And Perdomo makes the play. The strike zone is getting weird as we get into these late innings. I don't even know what's a strike anymore. Ground ball. Robert to short. He is retired. It's a quick ninth for the Cardinals, who now look to seal game one. It is Alexis Diaz, third appearance of the postseason. 3-run lead. He opens against Mookie Betts. Great fastball to get ahead. Missed low with the slider. We all know how important this first batter is. Driven hard to left center. And Betts will break up the shutout in a big way. Clobbered it. It is a 2-run game. Base hit center field. Dodgers aren't done in game one. There is action now in the Cardinal bullpen. Runner stays put. It's hit in the air deep left field. Back is Marsh. Makes the catch on the warning track. One down. Andy Dalton Varsho. One gone. Not close. That's not close either. Recovering Contreras. Bad throw. 3-0. Diaz doesn't have his best stuff. Kind of regretted throwing that pitch. 3-1. It's in there. And the 3-2 inside. Not a good inning for Alexis Diaz, who will now face Pages. We got to get a visit in there. He's our closer. Do we trust him to finish this game? Wow, another close one. No call. 95 and in there. That's a good slider. Let's rebuild that confidence. Grounded. Donovan can't make the play. Coming around. 1-run game. And the Dodgers have 2 more aboard. I'm done with this. Mason Miller is entering the game. We have 2 runners on. We cannot afford either scoring. Rowdy Tellez, and then the top of the order. Just off the plates. We're hoping for a ground ball hit right at somebody. Been pitching low so much, I want to mix it up. Up and away from Miller. And now down and in. Come on, Mason. No! The bases are loaded. What is happening to our pitching here in the 9th inning? Jordan Westburg, 1 down. There have been so many not close pitches. I can't get over this. 100 fouled off. Unbelievable. 3-1. 100 is by him. The 3-2 foul. Would have been a game winner if it was fair. Got him! Fastball from Miller, 2 down. It is all up to Brendan Rodgers. Biggest at-bat of the season right here. There's a good slider. Again, nothing's going where I want it to. One finds the strike zone at least. Come on, give me one close. 3-1. We're doing this again. Fly ball. Marsh is there. Under it. Makes the catch, and game 1 goes to the Cards. We tried our hardest to blow this game. And somehow, we win it in the end. The victory odds had flipped. They favored the Dodgers with 1 gone. Mason Miller comes in for the cleanup save. Let's not do that again. And now time for game 2. Corbin Burnes versus Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Our goal is to win 1 on the road in these first 2. That's already accomplished. Now we look to see if we can really turn this series on its head and take both of the first 2 in Los Angeles. Under it is Perdomo, and the day will start with a foul out. Nolan Gorman to opposite field. That's towards the line. And also caught. Very similar hits. Brandon Marsh hits one to center, as all 3 Dodger outfielders record an out. And here is Corbin Burnes, who gave us 8 innings in the NLDS. Only gave up 1 run. The starting pitching has been phenomenal. The leadoff man is Jordan Westburg, and it's past Brendan Donovan. The Dodgers took about 4 innings or so to get a hit in game 1, 1 batter in game 2. Rodgers, weak grounder. Tailor-made double play. So Betts hits 3rd today. Ohtani hit 3rd in game 1. He's not in the lineup right now. I have no idea how the game handles Ohtani. I don't see the Dodgers enough. I don't know if he usually sits out the day after a start. He made us earn it, but a strikeout of Betts closes the first inning. That's on the ground. Daryl Marino to second base. It's 5 up, 5 down for Yamamoto, who's really just attacking the zone. He's throwing strikes, forcing us to swing, yet to do anything with it. Brendan Donovan into right center field. That's going to be extras. On a 3-2 splitter, he reaches on a 2-out double. Doing a pretty good job so far in this episode of having my lefties hit that right center gap. All right, don't got to swing at that. Saw a lot of breaking balls there in game 1, so I feel warmed up against them. That swing didn't really show it. No, I can't lay off anything suddenly. Nootbaar is thrown out. We leave Donovan at second. That is hammered to right field. James Outman, who was previously 1 for 14 against Corbin Burnes, and puts the Dodgers in front. Inside out, Nootbaar in, falls in front of him for a hit. Varsho up, takes a strike. Let's It's a 2-2 count. And the curve is now past Donovan. Marsh able to cut it off, but it's going to be a double. And the Dodgers are finally opening things up. So a smashed homer, bloop single, inside-out swing down the line. They're covering all their bases here in this inning. And now Andy Pages. It's a good sinker. Could use a punch-out. He gets one. Four-pitch walk to Rowdy Tellez. Loading the bases for Trey Sweeney. Big part of the A's franchise for a while. Sweeney takes a changeup right in the wheelhouse. Good curveball from Burns. Center of the plate. Got one there. Sweeney will beat it out. Wasn't sure we could get the out at home. I do want to see that again. When it's a slow one like that, I don't usually think I can get the out at home. I think I could have probably gotten him by a half step or so. That's a fair ball past Donovan. A third run scores for the Dodgers, and it's looking like trouble here with Burns. No Ohtani, no problem for this LA offense. So we'll see how we handle playing from behind here in Game 2. Are you kidding me? Brendan Rodgers is hitting that pitch at 111 off the bat. So it's not Corbin Burns' day then. The amount of foul balls they're hitting is out of control. 56 pitches in. Yeah, this is not working. I didn't think that inning was going to end. Burns has thrown 64 pitches. Only 4 of those pitches were missed. 23 of them were fouled off. That was the worst inning of my life. And Yamamoto can settle in now with a 4-run game, and we'll see if the Cards can get back in it. A 4-run hole is nothing insurmountable with this offense. What a pitch. Strike 3. Mason Wynn, left center field. Got a good fastball. Don't waste those. Out number 2. Dalton Varsho. Hard hit, extra base knock. I'd like for Burns to get a little bit further in this game, but 4-0 is still a reachable deficit. I think he's got to come out. And this is the kind of game where I think we need to give Benny Matsumoto a chance to eat up as many innings as he can handle. We had to use Romero and Helsley, and Miller was an extra pitcher we had to use in Game 1. Let's see if Benny can keep the bullpen from getting overworked today. He walks the first batter on 4 pitches. Good pitch to Rowdy Tellez. We have a 2-2 count. Unbelievable the discipline they've shown. Ground ball. That is going to be just 1. Perdomo fumbled on the transfer. Popped up. Benny comes in, settles it down for now. We have a base runner. 1 out walk to Brandon Marsh. Ground ball on top of the curve. Doubling up Contreras. Knocked down, and they retire Donovan. We can't get anything going against Yamamoto. On top of the curve again. They get Lars. 4-0 through 4.5. All Dodgers. The bright spot in this game would have to be Benny Matsumoto, who's done an impressive job since coming in for Corbin Burns. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. Slider was hung and belted for a solo shot. It's 5-0 LA. Trey Sweeney rips one to the gap with one gone in the 6th inning. He's going to make the break for third now. Trey with a triple. Westberg, way gone. Hit that one to Santa Barbara. A strikeout ends things in the 6th inning with the Dodgers now up by a touchdown. Nolan Gorman with one cracked to deep right center field. St. Louis is on the board. Gorman's third of the postseason, and that's just our second hit against Yamamoto. Hit the other way, and it is caught. Taking away a hit from Donovan. We only have 2. You can't let us have any more? Maybe that's for calling him Andy Dalton Varsho earlier. So this is going to work out great for the Dodger bullpen, who won't have to use too many arms in this game. Over the course of a baseball season, there are a lot of games where you're just not going to win. You don't have it. And this is one of those games. 8 one-run innings for Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Still tough into the 8th inning. Here's a guy who has more hits than our entire team in this game. Jordan Westberg. Kopech strikes him out. That was a nice pitch. Kopech has given us a couple zeros in this game, and we'll head to the top of the 9th. First reliever is in, Jose Soriano. Now they're hitting our best player with them up 6. Are you kidding me? Jam shot to left field, and that is game 2. LA cleans up with a dominant win. Yoshinobu Yamamoto helps the Dodgers even the series. And now it moves to St. Louis for the next 3. Pretty frustrating game. We just couldn't get into a rhythm with our pitching early on, and Yamamoto was just so good. 8 innings, he only struck out 4, but we just kept flying out and hitting it at guys, so couldn't get things going. We had Matsumoto go 3 2/3 in this game, but gave up 3. We didn't have to use our best relievers. So why don't we do 3 games today? Game 3, someone's exiting this episode with a series lead. Bobby Miller versus Nestor Cortez. Your AL update, by the way, Twins up 2-0 on Texas. NLCS baseball in St. Louis, finally. We brought it to the series after 5 years. And now we look to take a series lead over the Dodgers with Nestor Cortez coming off a rough outing in his first start. But I felt like the Braves were a bad matchup. The umpire was not favorable in that game either. Now let's see how he handles Los Angeles. Shohei Ohtani is back in the lineup for this game, DHing. Oh, what a pitch. It's inside. Looking to set the tone early. Cortez will walk the leadoff man, Brendan Rodgers. A new face in Jose Ramos will play, and he sends one deep to center field. Robert back, and he can't bring it back. Hello, Jose Ramos. Welcome to the NLCS. It is 2-0 Los Angeles. I thought I timed the jump all right. Maybe a little bit early, but also a little bit too far to rob anyway. A concerning postseason so far for Nestor Cortes. He's only gotten to pitch a couple innings, and they haven't gone well. Ground ball by Ohtani, and we'll record the first out. Ramos is playing in center field. Jose Miranda is also in the lineup. He plays at third base. Left center field, it's Mookie Betts hitting one in the air for out number 2. So I'll be looking for a sign that the offense has turned the page on game 2. We only had 2 hits. Bobby Miller is the newest challenger, a great pitcher. He throws a fastball that's going to clear over 100, a sinker that's also triple-digit caliber, 12-6 slider changeup off of it. That's a lot to worry about. Perdomo, slice foul. Up the middle, that's through on a pitch off the corner. The crowd wants to get into it. Late on 101. I think I'm hearing a Beat LA chant. Classic. Under the 12-6. That's my fault. I was late. Had a chance. Brandon Marsh hammered foul. Picked at first at warp speed. Wow. That throw was way early. Miller was just getting onto the dirt. I have not seen that before. Fielder's choice. Whoa, gotta lay off that. They're gonna catch Marsh. Wanted a steal there, so we're just gonna have Contreras lead off the second then. And hope Cortes has a much cleaner second frame. It's off to a good start. It's Jose Miranda's first NLCS at bat. He strikes out. And a strikeout of Pages gets Cortes settled into the game. That fastball's a lot to handle. It's lined. And we got our second hit. These haven't been pretty hits, but we've already gotten as many as we did in game 2. I've just got to kind of sit on that fastball and make sure we're ready for it. Because he's throwing it, up and often. All it takes is one good swing. I feel like I don't get to face many pitchers that really want to attack up in the zone. And that's what I've been trying to hit. In the air. Lazy fly by Donovan. And Lars Nootbaar gets on top of a 12-6 out in front to finish the second. Bobby Miller's the real deal. Jose Ramos hitting after a 2-run homer earlier. Since then, Cortes has been much better, and it's back-to-back zeros. We're ahead in the count now against Miller, 3-1. Looking for a base runner. And we'll get it. Robert at first. He's going to go, and he is thrown out at second on a perfect throw from Will Smith. We got the extra lead. It's one of our best stolen base options. Just a great play. Mason Wynn hitting 167 in the postseason. Oh my, nasty slider. That's only his first strikeout. High and hard towards left. Well, that landed earlier than I expected. Only 87 off the bat, I guess. Shohei Ohtani is hitting here in the fourth. His postseason batting average is a staggering, let's get the updates, 0.71. And falling from there. Just off the corner, apparently, and Mookie Betts works out a walk, second for Cortez. But he's had pretty good command of all 5 of his pitches. It was just one big swing for Ramos early. And the cutter's been exceptional. We're going to get the tag and a double play. Mason Wynn. That was more him than me. The animation just triggered. Full count to Nolan Gorman, bottom 4. Cardinals only 1 run over their last 10+ innings. And a walk is how we start the 4th. Left center field and line directly to Varsho. Swung right through, a fastball there, top of the zone. That's a tough one to lay off of, and he gets the call on top of it. A drive belted to center field. That looks to stay in the park for out number 2. We haven't done well once runners have gotten aboard. This fastball is just really difficult to work against. Oh my, Marino! It's a moonshot to deep left field. And we have tied this game. Daryl Marino again. Big home run earlier in the NLDS. I thought he had a second homer in the NLDS. I think it was just a second big hit with 2 down, actually. And Marino skies one. We finally connect. That feels so good to get that home run. Basically a fresh game again. And that's going to be Donovan to center field. It is caught. We've played 4. Swung on and missed by Will Smith. And Perdomo has it rolled right to him. One thing he's done better than some of our other pitchers today is just throw strikes. He gets Miranda. He's only thrown 18 balls so far on 60 pitches. So that home run earlier was a little bit deceiving. It was not a sign of how he'd pitched today. And now just one more to get through the 5th. Line drive, base hit Pages. That's actually their first hit since the homer. And rolled over. We could get 4 outs if we wanted to. Pitch count not a concern for either pitcher right now. Miller is still under 50 pitches. Energy-wise, he's probably, I'd say, 40-45-ish%. So we're going to have to hit to get him out of the game. Newt Barr in the air to right field. It looked cool. That 12-6, though, that's giving us more and more opportunities. Something to kind of sit on now in the middle of this game. Base hit center field. That is Mason Wynn with 2 down. Hoping to spark a rally. Perdomo will follow it up. And he sends it in the air to center. And it's caught by Ramos. Cortez knocks it down. Otherwise, that was going to be a single. Great start to Ramos with the change. And then the cutter is swung on and missed. Nasty! Nestor. The hitless Shohei Ohtani. Cortez 1-2. Missed over the plate. He does strike him out as well. What an outing. This will be Miller's 60th pitch. 101 to Gorman. Hasn't seemed to lose anything off of that fastball. And the 12-6 is where you want it now. Still having trouble hitting that fastball. Strikes out Gorman. That's going to get through. We hit the fastball that time for a 1-out single. And now Contreras sneaks it through. We will not send Marsh to third. Ramos would have made his second biggest play of the day. But that's back-to-back hits. And we get to the middle of our order, and they're going to take Miller out before he would clash with Marino again. He took him yard last time. We get Miller out. That is so big. Because he still had plenty in the tank. So you could argue that's a quick hook. We'll see how it goes now for LA. Gavin Stone is in to face Marino. Slider at 83. That's about 8 miles per hour slower than I was seeing it just now. His fastball's also a good 10 slower. Marino just popped up a slider. Oh, that could have been another home run. Brendan Donovan. 2 gone, 2 on. Wow, now way early. This change of speeds is weird. A changeup. I don't think Miller threw one, so I'm not used to that right now. A base hit could put us in front. Got him on a change. We're through 6. Cortez at 77 pitches. And we're going to leave him in to start the inning. He's ahead of Betts. 1-2. Just off the plate. This will be the 9th pitch of this at-bat. Lined into right, and Nootbaar will hold Mookie to a single. We do have some action in the bullpen. And I think this could be the last batter for Cortez. It's into center. Mookie is rounding hard. He is headed to third. And now Varsho's going to get the extra base. Threw it home. That's a big mistake. So LA looking to retake the lead. I'm giving him one more batter. It sneaks past Wynn with the infield in. 2 runs score. And the Cardinals trail by a pair again. As we'll enter Jojo Romero. Got to keep this to a 2-run game. It's off the mound and past Perdomo. Another slow one. They're getting the bloops and they're getting the weak grounders through. Fly ball. We'll take that. Nootbaar in right is going to be tested on to third, but safe. And that is only the first out of the inning. That's a big strikeout of Tellez. As we attempt to keep this game just 2 runs. Rogers 2 on. And it's tapped to Wynn, who can throw on to first. A little wild on that. But the bats are going to have to come around again as we trail by 2 in the 7th. Fouled off by Luis Robert, trying to give us a boost. He's throwing a really good changeup. We can't even foul it off. They go from the hard thrower to a guy who's just tossing off speed. It's been difficult to handle. That time we foul one off. Full count to Luis Robert. Fly ball. And that is going to be playable to gone. And we're going to head to our bench now for Kyle Schwarber. He's going to hit for Mason Wynn. Do we get anything here? 2-0. We do, certainly. Right center field. Schwarber. 1-run game. That's his second pinch hit homer of the postseason. But we've still got to get that run back that I caused by throwing past the cutoff. It's 4-3. Romero is going to stay in the game. Jose Ramos will lead things off in the 8th with the count full. Swung on and missed. And that brings up Shohei Ohtani. And he's fallen behind him. Just off the edge. It's 3-1. And Ohtani turns on one. And it is foul. This one is hit to Robert. And he's under it. In comes Mason Miller. Specifically to face Mookie Betts. 100 and in the zone. Got him! Strike 3. New pitcher, Alex Vesia, the lefty, with a 5.23 ERA and a 1.5 whip will enter. They try to go lefty-lefty against Nolan Gorman. 2-0. Righties on deck. They want to get Evan Phillips ready for a 9th inning save. It's in the air. Line to center. And he's right there. Ramos gloves it. Brandon Marsh the other way. And he is on. We have a runner. Do we want even more speed, though? I think here we are going to put Victor Scott in the game and see if he can get us that run. Not often you take 76 speed out of the game, but when you can have 99 out there, you get 99 out there. Scott is in. He goes down the line, a fair ball. Scott to third. He'll stop there. One down. Runners at the corners for St. Louis. And that is Daryl Marino at the plate. He has a 2-run homer already in this game. And lined out to third. Unbelievable. 2 down. Jumped all over that fastball. And now it's going to take Donovan. Left on left. Both a runner in scoring position. That great batting clutch of his comes into play. 92 clutch. We just need something we can square up. Slider is missed. Sat back for that slider. Fouled off. No! Chased one badly. And we're going to go to the 9th. 4-3. Victor Scott takes over center field. And now Mason Miller will look to take us to the bottom of the 9th. What a chance we just had there. That line out from Marino, so deflating. Popped up Varsho. Contreras watching this one twist through the sky. Strike 3 on Will Smith, and there are 2 down. And Miranda grounds one right to Perdomo. And now we've got to answer. We trail by 1 in the bottom of the 9th. Dodgers trying to take a 2-1 series lead. And we have the bottom of our order to face Evan Phillips, a 2-time reliever of the year in the series. 2 for 2 on saves in this postseason. He saved 42 games during the regular season, blew 9. A year after, 53 straight. So somewhere in here, he would have probably been threatening Eric Gagne's save streak. And now we're hoping we can get one big swing at the least. In the air to right. Chased a cutter and popped out. And here's Luis Roberts. He's a lot better than most guys hitting 8th. It's sent out to right. Deep into the corner. And gone! Robert does it! The save is blown! Right at the foul pole. It's tied at 4. What a moment for Luis Roberts. Unbelievable. He struggled this season. He hasn't played complete in the postseason either. But today he's given us 2 home runs. And that one just inside the foul pole. And now we have a chance to walk him off. Here is the young Tommy Troy. In after we subbed out Mason Wynn for Kyle Schwarber. And Troy replaces him. Missing inside. Troy tries to go out to right field. It's not hit as deep. So Perdomo can either win it, extend it, or we head to extras. Should we go to extras, remember there is no extra inning runner in the postseason. Perdomo lined into the corner. That's going to be extras, hustling into second. And a hit could win this game. Nolan Gorman to the plate. I don't expect he'll actually hit. Instead, it's going to be up to Victor Scott. I have one player left on my bench, and I'm not going to sub out Scott to put in MJ Melendez. Gabe Spire's going to have to throw strikes here. I want to be patient, hopefully, with Victor Scott. It is a chance to win it. He's had great moments in this series. What else has he got for us? Ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. I'm not even holding the controller for this next pitch. Do what you want. He's in there with a fastball. If he walks, we get the batting champion. 3-1. Scott in the air. Under it is Ramos, and we're going to the 10th. It's as good a pitch as we could have hoped for. But we play on, thanks to Luis Robert Jr. And I'm putting in Ryan Helsley. Slow roller on to Troy. 1 gone. Curveball not going where I wanted exactly. And we're going to challenge him with this fastball. It's popped up for Donovan. There's 2. Donovan there. And that is 3. Let's win this thing. All it takes is 1. Got him! What a pitch from Gabe Spire. That was a tough at-bat. Marino in the air, and that's not going to be a problem. On the ground, it is through. Donovan reaches. He is the winning run. Nootbaar skied to left center. We play to the 11th. Man, how long is this episode going to be? I'm going 3 games today. I wanted to hopefully cut the game length down a little bit. We'll see how it turns out. Been wanting these episodes to flow a little bit better and be fun to watch with a lot of action. Hopefully we've had that today. If you're enjoying the video, please leave a like. Got Ramos, strike 3. Curveball tapped by Ohtani. He falls behind. And Ohtani strikes out. He hits the edge. Gets Mookie to chase. Oh, that would have been perfect. That'll do. 2 incredible innings and extra frames for Ryan Helsley. Here's the reason we're in extra innings. Luis Robert, solo shot in the 9th. He's up again in the 11th. Grounded, it's foul. Ground ball, and Spire stops it. Great play. I wasn't expecting Tommy Troy to have multiple at-bats. Fly ball, center field. That's only 83 off the bat. Ground ball. Just can't do anything with these pitches. Helsley was so good. I would have loved to get him a win. But the game continues, and this is Yennier Cano's inning. This is ridiculous. Like the last 5 pitches have been fouled off. Base hit. That took forever. This is ridiculous. Cano has thrown 17 pitches. Strike 3, he chased it. Unbelievable. 20 pitches. He's definitely regressed. He's not getting strikeouts at the same rate anymore. The swing and miss stuff is behind him. Lined at Nootbaar. That's caught. And give me Liberator with 2 gone. He's going. Contreras, no chance. Good stolen base. Popped up. Nootbaar makes the catch. They hit nearly 20 foul balls in that inning. There were 3 at-bats that were 8+ pitches. Colin Poche enters. And we look to end it in 12. Hitless on the day is Nolan Gorman. Gorman, center field, and hit well. It is in the park. Victor Scott is getting another at-bat. In the air. And that is an easy play. William Contreras, 2 gone. It's his 6th trip. That's through. The winning run is aboard. Daryl Moreno, and the crowd goes wild. Ooh. Wanted one up there. Another lazy fly ball. That's been the story of extra innings. Don't tell me Rowdy Tellez is getting bloop singles. Slow chopper. Troy does get that out because Tellez has 10 speed. Slow chopper. We'll get the for sure out at first. Again, would have been close. And we're going to face Ohtani. First base open. But I think I'd rather face him than Mookie Betts is all. Got him! Ohtani 0 for 6. Donovan can't get it through. Nootbaar can. Base hit. 2-0 on Luis Roberts. A chance to win it. 3-0. Lights green. As green as it could possibly be. A drive to center! Robert back! It's caught! Unbelievable! I can't believe it! You gotta be kidding me, man! Diaz is in. Strike 3 on Mookie Betts. We still have our regular closer. I didn't want to use everybody in this game. We're about to play 2 more games in the next 2 days, and this being a marathon affair is going to have an impact on games 4 and 5. Diaz so much better than he was in game 1. He strikes out the side. Jose Quijada is the next pitcher to enter. They got so many lefties, apparently. You gotta be kidding me, dude. We want to end this game. Soft? The only at-bats I really care about right now are Gorman, Marino, and Roberts. That's a base hit for Nolan. If Victor Scott hits a walk-off home run, I will buy his jersey and wear it in the next episode. Scott in the air. Not even close, guys. Like 100 feet short. Jeff Hoffman has given us a 3-up, 3-down, 15th inning. The Dodgers have 2 players still in their bullpen. They're going to leave in Quijada at 16 pitches. And Contreras says that'll be enough. It is gone. The Cardinals take a 2-1 series lead. Yeah, don't miss first base. I don't need something else extending this game. We used up everything we had for this one. And thankfully it comes in a victory. Clinching the series at home is still on the table. We really need Dylan Lesko to come out ready for Game 4 and give us 6 good innings, though. What a win! We come back from a 2-run deficit on 2 occasions. We pull off a 9th inning comeback against Evan Phillips. And then play some of the most frustrating extra inning baseball I've ever seen. Culminating in one glorious moment. I still think it should have been Robert to win it, though. That perfect swing happening at that time, unacceptable by MLB The Show. That should not happen to me. 5 for 7. That's the batting champion for you. What a day for William Contreras. Let's just check out this box score because it's one for the ages. Having to use so many pitchers. But look how good our bullpen was. Last year we couldn't protect leads. Now we just go 9 scoreless in the pen. And we did it with 14 strikeouts from the bullpen as well. Games 4 and 5 coming your way next time. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. What an episode. I'm making this the longest of the series. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I think it's going to be a pretty good one. Excited to put this together. Editing this is going to take forever. See you next time.